Good evening, everybody.
Right now, we've just got
Good evening, honey.
good evening. Hey, quit messing with the mouse.
You go catch that mouse? Catch that mouse?
Apparently not. What are you doing now? Oh, you can bring it on the YouTube.
In case we need it like we did last time.
So true. It's probably a good idea.
I try.
Yep. Well, we are glad
To be here.
to be here this evening.
We are here. We are here.
And we are going to wait because to give some news.
News.
News. We got the news. Tomato.
Potato puff.
We got 5 likes and only 3 watching. We're doing pretty good.
I guess. Come on.
Hey, it's Lisa and Jesse.
Okay. Good evening, Rebecca Davis. Hey, Scott. Hey, Jesse.
And whoever
and
else.
Or Lisa, if there's a Lisa there.
And anybody who's just lurking in the.
Ooh, you have news.
Background.
Jesse special. You can do likes. Oh.
Well, since we didn't go live Saturday, the reason being is that we were at Sarah's dad's all day.
For Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for our Thanksgiving dinner with them, which went really well for the most part.
Yep, we showed up, and everybody that was already there was running around trying to chase one loose chicken.
Yeah. The bok here and the bok there.
Yeah. My lovely little niece, who is
The chicken chaser.
8, really likes the chickens and was trying to be a big help and collect eggs and all that fun stuff. Help her papa feed the chickens and water the chickens and
let a chicken out.
Yep. And then the next day, my mom texted me and told me that they were all pretty much out because the gate didn't get shut well. So, luckily her chickens are pretty easy and pretty tame to catch. So she just shook a little feed and they all came back in. Thank goodness. Nothing got them. The dogs didn't get them, so that was awesome.
Yeah, we have learned that we picked up 2 from them.
Yep, we got 2 new Rhode Island Reds.
And
they don't like our chickens.
They are not getting along well with our chickens at all right now. They are learning the pecking order. And when I went out to dump their feed, because there was none really in there, it was a bunch of just excess
mineral
oyster shell and stuff that was mixed in with their feed that they didn't eat. So we took that and dumped it in the run to give them something to scratch at and stuff. And I had one fly up and land right here on my shoulder and lay down.
Yeah. I don't think she was really sure what to do with all those chickens in there.
Yeah. So we have a total of 5 watching. So who's the 5th?
Well, there's Rebecca and Scott and Jesse.
Jesse. Who else is lurking in the background?
Somebody's hiking.
I wonder if it's Big Mac.
Oh, you mean Big Mac?
Yeah. I said it right the first time.
Hey, Saw started over on LG Homestead. Now she says it all the time. Might be Big Mac. Could be Little Southern Brother.
Yeah, there's no telling.
There's no telling. Could be Vision Acres.
Could be. Could be Mike and Chelsea.
Could be. They will eventually.
Yeah, we're running a little bit late because
somebody decided he had to shave right then. And
yeah, I had to shave my head
he's all
because
smooth.
It was getting too long.
What, that like 1/53 of a inch?
That was too long.
It's too long.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Way too long. It's giving me a headache.
You give me a headache.
Well.
No, that burns.
No. Nope. We had some guys go down that road when we were deploying to Kuwait because a lot of us NCOs decided that
Scott says you were looking like a hippie.
I was looking like a hippie.
Yep. He's looking like Velcro.
We had some guys, some E4s that we told that the best way to get rid of the hair on their head was with Nair. And some of them, it burnt their scalps pretty bad. So
if you read the instructions, Nair does not go there nor down there. If you know what I mean.
It doesn't do good on legs or armpits either. So
never worked for me.
Didn't work for me either.
Oh.
So
want to start with the mail call?
Yeah. You do one, I do the other.
Okie dokie. We got one from Claremont, Minnesota. And it's from the Mickelson Family Homestead.
Whoop, whoop.
They sent a cute little business card with a note that says, "Love your family and your channel. Been watching since Simply Jan gave you a shout out." That is super sweet. Thank you very much, Mickelson family. We will be sending you some stickers in return as soon as my lovely hubby gets them printed so I can get them ready to go.
Sorry, I got to clean my office and I've just not been.
It's looking like a hot mess in here. He's got stacks and stacks and I feel like Jenga. We've been busy. We've had a lot going on.
We've had a lot going on, so haven't got there. And our second one comes
from
Britton Farms Homestead. And they sent us this cute little Christmas card that says, "Hello, Ellis family. I wanted to wish you a very happy holiday season from all of us at Britton Farms Homestead. Merry Christmas."
From April
and Vince.
So thank you guys.
So thank you guys.
Much.
If you're watching this on the replay, we really, really do appreciate it.
If my husband gets energetic, I'll hopefully be able to get stickers sent out at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Notice the word if. I've been after him for how long now?
Not that long. You just told
Over
me today.
No.
You said, honey.
I told you last week we needed to get stickers made.
Yeah, but you said today
because I was like,
I needed to clean my
you're
office.
You're going to be off a day next week, and we have nothing going on, so we should do that.
I'm going to be off a day next week?
No, that was last week when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
He's slacking on us.
Yeah. Not doing very good. So we might just have these four lovely people this evening, but that's all right.
Everybody else can catch it on a replay.
Yep.
Monday nights, especially after a holiday. Well,
yeah, it's hard.
that's right.
So, some people know, some people do not. But we have decided that we're going to let everyone in our YouTube family know.
Well, y'all might have guessed something's been going on because we've been bad about posting videos and getting stuff out to y'all as well.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
A big reason. And some have noticed that I've not looked a whole lot like myself lately. It's been brought to my attention that I look really tired a lot lately. And the reason for that is it the 16th?
15th. 15th.
16th.
Okay.
I believe it was the 16th.
A couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, found out that I have kidney cancer.
No. You have cancer.
Cancer.
We don't know specifically what type of cancer as of right now.
Okay, the largest
There
spot.
is a mass.
The largest mass is at the kidney. And December 27th, I will be going in for surgery to remove all of that.
You'll be a unikidney.
Yep, I will be a unikidney. I'll have one.
And then they'll biopsy what they take out and tell us what type of cancer they have found.
Yep. So, we might be a little scarce for at least a couple of weeks around that time frame.
Yeah.
Hey, Brenda Baker.
So this surgery, Chris will be in the hospital for close to a week, and then he's going to be down for 3 to 6 weeks.
3 to 6
afterwards.
weeks after I'll be completely down.
And then hopefully he'll heal from said surgery within 3 months.
Fully healed in 3 months.
Yeah. We don't know where the journey will take us from there. Whether it will be a one and done type of deal or whether it'll be a radiation and chemotherapy kind of thing. But we're going to do it together.
We do know that radiation and chemo doesn't tend to do well in the renal areas. So in the kidney areas, they said it usually doesn't do well there. But if it has originated elsewhere or has already spread to other areas, then chemo and radiation could be a possible option for those other spots.
Yeah. So as it is, let's use your fingers as a demo. Get your finger up here. Okay. So you have the C shape, kind of the kidney. And then here is the main blood vessel that supports this kidney. So right here is where that tumor is sitting. It's sitting wrapped up with the kidney kind of like this, and then that blood vessel. So it's also affecting the lymph nodes around that kidney, his lungs, and the intestines. So because of where it's at, they didn't want to go in and try to biopsy it and cause more, harm. So since we've decided to take the whole kidney out, they'll.
Like I said, because it's entangled in It's kind of surrounded by the kidney and then entangled in the main artery and the main blood vessels that come into the kidney. It's kind of all entangled in this spot. They said if they biopsy it, there's a chance of what is it? There's a chance that they could damage the kidney, damage one of those blood vessels or the artery going in, and there's concern for spread, the possibility of spread if they biopsy it. And they can't go in and just cut the tumor out without possibly damaging the kidney or those blood vessels and the artery. So he said that the best option is to just go ahead and take it all, and that way there's less likely of a chance of accidentally damaging something else
or helping it spread. So they're going to do the surgery robotically, and they're actually going to like bag it up inside before they even pull it out to try and, like eliminate as much risk of spread as they can be, or leaving any of it behind. Yeah, we have a can-do attitude, but at this exact moment, we're kind of being like realist as well, and trying to prepare for the worst, hope and pray for the best. And we know God's with us the entire way. And He's the only one that can do what He can do. But this is kind of hit us pretty hard. Hit Jacob pretty hard. Jacob actually found out week before last, and then totaled his truck that Friday. So he's not it was not related, but it's just been a really rough go for our family lately. So thanks, Scott. We appreciate it. We love y'all too. But we're trying to kind of find our support.
It was Mike and Chelsea lurking in the background.
We're trying to, make sure we kind of rally our support. I'm trying to rally myself as well, because I'll have to kind of pick up all the farming, as well as caring for Chris, because Jacob, of course, still is in high school and he works as well. So he'll kind of come in where he can. But that's why we've been so blessed and thankful that we pushed really hard to get as much winter prep as we could done. We just were trying to get ahead of winter, and now we're kind of trying to get ahead of surgery too. So
the good thing is that pretty much the only thing we really have left to do outside to prep for winter is, well, got to clean the porch off again and get a little cover made to go over our generator. And then we got to get the heater in the stock tank.
Yeah, which I could do that. That's not a problem. We need to get that tree down too.
Yes.
Because it'll go this winter.
And I got a tree we got a tree to get down.
So we still have quite a bit to do. I'm running around like crazy.
Hey Ricky Ventures.
Hey Brenda Baker, if I didn't say hello as well. I've been running around like crazy trying to get as much of the house prep done as I can, because I'll probably be staying, because this surgery is going to be about an hour away, so I'll probably stay there or near there, one to two. It's typically how it goes whenever he has something happen, so I'm always there. But we should know. They said the biopsy should take 3 to 4 days once it's sent off. So hopefully we'll know what exactly is going on before we leave the hospital. So
crossing fingers,
saying prayers. Either way, we know it's in God's hands. kind of hit Chris pretty hard over the weekend. He has been like, let me tell you guys, you know, Chris, you know his humor. So ever since, we found out, he's been walking around going, "Oh, I would help, but I have cancer." Trying to use it as an excuse to get out of chores and other things.
I told her today that I deserved a tractor because I got cancer.
Yeah.
And she rolled her eyes at me.
I did. So yeah, we've been coping the best we can. Chris has been, bless his heart, he's been the best at dealing with this until this weekend. He's done really, really well and made a joke of it and just kind of been like, well, it is what it is. But this weekend, it hit him pretty hard. And I was waiting because I knew it would come. I didn't quite think it would happen the way it did. But it hit pretty hard on Saturday. So we've been kind of trying to pick up since then, regroup. But yeah.
And I saw your comment a minute ago, Scott, and I wish you lived closer too.
Yeah, not because of this, but just because. I wish we all lived closer because, winning. But yeah, we just kind of wanted to explain some of what's going on. I mean, we'll share with you guys as more information comes available. We just hadn't determined how we wanted to tell everybody or, put it out there. But we're being as positive can be, and we are hoping for the best, but it's still a struggle. Hopeless or helpless? I mean, there's land for sale around here, Scott. Just saying, if you want to come
if you want
to live the American dream for a while.
I will be over in. I'll be at what, Hillcrest? Yeah.
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest.
Is it Hillcrest? Why do I think it's something else?
Nope.
My brain.
Hillcrest is the hospital I'll be at. And they have put me with, they say, is probably the number one surgeon for this particular procedure in the area.
I mean, I kind of feel the same way with you, Scott.
Yes, Brenda.
Yep. They've got some. It won't come till after surgery.
What? What'd I miss?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Jesse, not Mike. Sounded like a Mike comment. Even then, I like, okay, so this is, he's had 2 procedures since we've been together, 1 hospital stay, and then this will be the first actual surgery. I have had 2 surgeries and a couple of shorter hospital stays since we've been together. Is that it? Because Lord knows I've gone back and forth to the heart doctor quite a bit myself, but I will say...
That's okay, Abby. We understand.
I can pick up and I can go get them with the best of them, whether I'm hurting or not. Actually, for the last, month, I've been doing everything around the farm with an open surgery site from the surgery I had in April. Because for some reason that decided to open back up out of the blue. So yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty good go-getter kind of girl. Mike had a rough Saturday night. Uh-oh. So yeah, Chris is, he's not the best patient. When he had shingles, the pillow in his face, we're going to become friends because he was a big crybaby. So anyway, yeah, no, I take care of him. It's not a big deal.
I just hope they give me really good drugs this time.
I'll placate and tolerate for the most part till he becomes nasty with me, and then I get nasty back. It's like, if I'm here taking care of you, you don't get to be mean to me.
I'm not mean.
Don't. You don't get to be snippy with me.
I would not say I'm mean to you. I just don't talk very nicely.
I mean, do we want to revisit Saturday? Do you want me to tell him what you said?
What did I say that was so bad?
Do you want me to tell him?
Because I don't know. Because I don't believe that this ever came out of my mouth.
Well, all the other sober people at the table can tell you it did.
Well,
He informed everyone as we sat down for Thanksgiving dinner that he wished I had an ass like my sister. Forgive my potty mouth. You should, Abby. You should. So yeah, he got really ugly with me trying to cope. And I still took care of him. It does. Yes. And we do really well staying positive, but everybody has their days.
yeah.
And like anything, cancer, the word, comes with its own sticker
Stigma.
shock that just, nothing's ever like, oh, yay, I got cancer. Oh, that's awesome. You should get him some cancer. It's not like a positive kind of word. So it just automatically kind of knocks you back when they say, hey, just so you know. So we've had to kind of prop ourselves up. Sometimes push each other up. Occasionally push each other over. But we keep on trucking. Because we know we don't have to do it alone. We have each other. We have our faith. We know who's on our backs and on our side. And we don't have to worry about it. But we are human. Thank you very much. Hello, Ronald Davis, and thank you for your comment. We appreciate that. Sneaking in, eh?
Yeah. Like I was reading the comments and not seeing who said them.
That sounds about right. So right now, the main thing is, they're trying to get it. They tried to get him in as soon as possible, but they're just so full. But he's not eating a lot. And he's just extremely tired all the time. It takes nothing to just wear him out.
First time fishing adventures. Yeah.
Holy moly! They are sneaking in. Hello.
Left and right.
Hello.
We've got 10 watching. So.
Hey man, look at us go.
So just to kind of
recap,
let you guys know, this is, I think what's really hitting me the worst is that I had went in for a CT on my abdomen because we thought that I may have a large hernia, which turned out to be a hernia, but so small they were like, yeah, if you ever, lose just a little bit of weight, it'll correct itself. So it wasn't bad enough to worry about or anything like that. There was no need in surgery or anything for that. Well, my primary care doctor called me and said that they found on that CT, there was a shadow on my left kidney midpole. And so she wanted to CT that to make sure that it wasn't just the way the contrast was going in or anything like that. So we CT'd it a second time.
Hey,
they confirmed the mass on the kidney or near the kidney or around the kidney, however you want to look at it. She set me up with the urologist.
Thank you, Brenda Baker.
And
good night.
the first appointment we had with the urologist, he just looked at us and was like, why are you just now coming to see me? And I was like, well, I didn't know about this until till about a week or so ago. And he was like, well, that's funny because it showed up on an x-ray 2 years ago. So it had been there for 2 years before anything was done about it. And now I'm 3 years into this? And what it took the VA 3 years to figure out.
Well, and that's after they went in and did a scope and said, oh, no, it's not there. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's not on the inside. It's on the outside. That's the false information they gave us.
So, literally, I went in and did a follow-up. And during the follow-up, the urologist told me, he was like, I believe it's cancer based on what I'm seeing on the CT, but we don't have the equipment and the tools for that particular type of procedure here. So we're going to send you outside. Went to an outside provider and he was like, yeah, we're not doing any of that. We're starting over.
And in just 2 weeks.
And within 2 weeks, I had a CT of my abdomen or of the kidney area, a CT of the chest because they found spots on the lungs, and a setup with the surgeon. And the surgeon come in and says, like, he didn't hesitate.
Don't rush, but try to make a decision by like Thursday.
So
we were there on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we were there on a Tuesday, and he was like, think about it. But when he first walked in, he was like, hi, I'm Dr. Kim. I want to take your entire kidney.
Pretty much.
And I was just like,
yeah, because we thought that we were gonna that we were referred there for a biopsy.
Actually, we were referred to him for a possible lymph node dissection.
Quit, Brooklyn.
Quit. Will do, Mike. So.
Good night, Mike.
Yeah, it has been a journey these last 3 years.
It has definitely been a roller coaster for sure.
The last year has been a huge roller coaster for sure. Because we knew there was a possibility, but we were still...
Well, there was a possibility, and then it was all good, we're all clear, and then, oh, nope, just kidding. And,
right.
Oh, it went from just this to... It was like every time we talked to a doctor, it was, oh, and this. Because it went from just kidney to... oh, and this, because the more they looked and dug, the more they found. And since it was all kind of found at the same time, they don't know what started first.
Yeah.
But it went from what we thought was one thing to 4 different things.
Yeah, it went from the kidney to the kidney and lymph nodes to the kidney lymph nodes.
Hey, Rochelle.
Lungs and intestines.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Just one right after another.
Yeah, because Chris got the call to do the chest CT before he'd even had a chance. The nurse had even had a chance to call him on the kidney CT. So, I mean, it snowballed and it has rolled downhill so quickly that we're just trying to keep up at this point. I mean, I know we've got, less than a month now. And of course, it's like the Monday after Christmas.
But I get to spend Christmas at home
Yes. Yeah.
and not in the hospital.
Yep. And it is a blessing with the timing because Jacob will be off for Christmas break, so he'll be able to kind of keep things going here. He'll go and be with us the day of, but he'll be able to kind of run everything and make sure at least everybody's fed and warm. But we may be ringing in the new year with hospital food.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Well, hopefully we'll be
no,
home by then.
No.
Hopefully.
If I'm still in the hospital, I'm not having hospital food on New Year's.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I don't know. Maybe they have a New Year's special.
I don't care.
Maybe they'll bring you like a little shot glass full of sparkling cider or something cool.
No, I might get a little ice cream cup.
Maybe. Those are good.
That's not enough.
Yes, you are completely right, Scott. I definitely took the news a lot worse. Okay, thank you. Good night, Ricky Ventures.
Night, Ricky.
I took it a lot worse when he first found out of the potential. We were together when it was confirmed. But
an extra pudding.
Maybe. But then if it's chocolate, he'll try to wipe it on the walls or something gross.
No, I probably won't even touch it.
Thank you, Brutal Bob. So yeah, I fell apart kind of from the get-go, trying to figure out. I'm a planner, and I didn't have enough information to plan and prepare, and that kind of compounded my anxiety, and that's been really, really hard. But I kind of picked up because in my experience, everybody that's ever been diagnosed in my family that had cancer, it was fatal. So I was terrified that, I was going to be a widow before I turned 40. But trying not to, we're processing differently. Yeah, you're right. Trying to kind of get through, like I said, like the sticker shock of the news and kind of get back up and then sit down and sit with Chris and go, okay, how you doing? And he kept the best ever. I'm good. I'm fine. Like, okay. Like when the doctor told him, he was like, all right. Like he was just, okay, sure. Yeah, I got cancer. Okay, fine. But then it just, I kept, are you okay? Are you all right? And then, he started showing more symptoms of something being wrong. And you could just see it kind of going. Nyeh. So I was waiting on it, but he just kind of went all at once. And then it was just like, oh, Lord, of course, we're going to make a scene right here in front of the family at the dinner table at Thanksgiving. Yay!
What?
Yeah, listen, he doesn't have it at all. He went hard.
I go all in with everything, so it's all or nothing.
But I mean, I had to forgive your comment because you have cancer.
That's right.
Yeah, still kick your butt.
I had something in my mind and then I lost it.
Yeah, I mean the VA was not able to handle the kind of surgery he needed. Plus, they didn't have the resources of the robotics to make it an easier process because he's just going to have like 3 or 4 small cuts for the armatures and then one large cut kind of under the belly where they're going to remove everything. If they didn't, if God forbid, if the VA would have done it, they would have had to like slice him open from one hole to another hole probably.
I'd have probably had a C-section.
Yeah.
Scar.
And it would have been a lot longer healing process. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it would. No. You're fine, Scott. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
He just needed a man to be like, it's okay, dude, because he was beating himself up worse than I was beating him up. Or anybody else for that matter. I mean, he sobered up and felt like a total butthole, so he had to take that out on himself, no matter what I said.
And the thing of it is that with me, to start with, it's never been a matter of if something like this was going to happen. It's always been a matter of when. Because I've seen it in Desert Storm vets. It's becoming more and more widely seen in, Iraq vets. So it was, and a lot of the vets that I've talked to who are dealing with or have heard stories of vets who are dealing with the kidney cancers, the lung cancers, um, liver cancers,
lung cancers,
intestinal cancers, um, have all been around the same area that I was in. Um,
Brutal Bob for the win.
Right. So, it was never a matter of if, it was a matter of when. And I told the one urologist, I said, it's just the price that you pay for serving your country. You know, it was bound to happen. I knew that there was a risk when I signed the dotted line of all kinds of things going on, whether it be cancer, whether it be
losing a limb.
Yeah,
mortality.
losing a limb.
I mean,
death. When we signed that dotted line, we signed a blank check up to and including death. So, I knew it was.
I just think they missed their window, because that blank check only goes till you're, either retired or discharged, and unfortunately, that's not how it's working. No, I say from that point,
no,
they don't get that.
That's not how.
I know that's not how it works, but it should.
Once a soldier, always a soldier.
My soldier. Oh. So yeah, we will trek through this, and just like with anything, we'll take y'all along for the goods and the bads and the in betweens, the tears and the laughing and whatever else may come.
And Rochelle, there's been,
yes, Scott, it is.
I guess there's been prostate cancer in my family, but we're not like for certain. I've just kind of heard that my grandpa's brothers had it, but I don't think that my grandpa ever did. So there's not a huge
risk of
cancer that we know of on either side, on my mom's side or my dad's side. There's been some breast cancer on my grandma's side, or on my dad's side. So
Scott's hitting it in the fields. Oh. Yeah. Well, and that's kind of what we're afraid of, with the burn pits and stuff like that too. And Rochelle, we are thankful he is 100% covered by the VA, even though they have outsourced it because it's been referred out to a, we'll say, third party. It's still going to be covered.
Right. And that's what they're linking a lot of the medical conditions that are popping up now for Iraq vets, including Desert Storm, is they're calling, there's a lot of the burn pits and stuff like that that's causing a lot of things, but they're calling it the Iraqi Agent Orange is what they're labeling it as. They're kind of grouping it all under one category of that, because there were the burn pits, there's radiation in the soil, just the sheer trash and pollution in the air, and just all of the stuff that we don't deal with here on a daily basis, and yet you spend 12 months in it there. It really takes its toll on the body. And not only was I over there for 12 months, but a total of 24.
Yeah, you really don't. And in reference to your husband, yeah, I think I could totally understand his viewpoint on that. That's rough. That's definitely very rough. I mean, I don't know. This is life, and it's happening whether we like it or not. Hey, Mike
Hey,
and or Terry.
that is probably Terry. Mike might be sitting there,
That's why
but
I
it's
include
very
both.
but
When
it's
it
very
doesn't say Mr. or
unlikely.
Mrs., it's safe that you don't assume. See, you don't assume.
They've all figured out that if it's E3, it's me.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I pretty much run on mine because I started the E3 and ran with it until you started getting more involved, and then he just took it over. So I had to just have a Mrs. Hey, there's Big Mac. Got you, buddy.
It's Big Matt.
I know, but Lori said it earlier, so I had to. So yeah, it's Mike is sitting there listening. Ha ha. So yeah, I mean we've talked to a lot of people, and honestly, so many people within our YouTube family have suffered through cancer and beat it and come out ahead, and that's been more of a hope and support than you guys even know. Because like I said, even in Chris's, his grandfather, died of cancer. So
Who?
your grandpa.
He just died of old age. My grandpa Ellis just died of old age.
That was cancer.
No.
I have to talk to your mom again.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Okay. Anyway, it might have been your grandma. God rest her soul.
There ain't no telling what.
Anyhow, yeah. So cancer, in our experience, has always been very fatal and very like freaking out and stuff. So talking to our YouTube family, some of you guys in the meantime are just watching some of your videos and seeing how you've gone through it and came out on top has been very, very hopeful for us as well. So thank you guys for those of you who have shared your experiences, and it's been very much appreciated, more than you know. So all right,
Okay.
good night, Rochelle.
Good night, Rochelle.
So hopefully going forward, we'll be able to get back to having, normal farm videos. I am horrible about filming stuff if I'm out doing something. I normally don't do like a big project. I just do like the upkeep, clean out, maintenance kind of stuff. You guys have seen it. So I don't video it every time. We've got a product review. Hopefully we'll get done in the next couple of weeks. Depends on how soon the product gets here. And then I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos I've got to get edited.
And still one I've got to put on her computer.
Yeah, Chris has got to get on my computer so I can get that fixed.
As soon as I decide to come home and not immediately have to put my phone on the charger and kill over.
Yeah. So doing a lot that have come through. Yes, mental health is huge. Yeah, we're very, very thankful, and our family has been awesome as well, on both sides. So I mean, we've definitely got an awesome support team. Our church family has been awesome. It's just sometimes just one moment at a time instead of one day at a time for us right now. But after we kind of get our backlog of what we need to get uploaded out, it may just be kind of lives for a little while. Plus, as winter comes on,
who knows? I might just do random lives from the bed or my recliner, because I won't be in this chair.
Random lives from the bed. Wow. We call it Pillow Talk with Chris.
Hey.
I
would do that too.
So, yeah. We keep trucking. We're going to make it. You're going to make it. I keep saying it like we, Like my kidney's going too, but
I actually talked to a vet today
yeah.
who told me that, because I see him about once a week,
Mm-hmm.
or at least a couple times a month. And we were talking today, and he asked me how I'd been feeling, and I told him, and he was like, "What?" He goes, "So what blood type are you?"
He's gonna give you a kidney.
And he was like, "They can have one of mine to give you."
Yep. Well, and Jacob tried to do
Yeah,
that, and a
Jacob
couple
tried to
friends of
do that.
ours. Yeah, because Jacob's like,
And
I'm
they've
an O. I
that
can give everybody. I'm an O. That's not how it works. bud.
no, but he does have the universal blood type
Yeah.
um, that he knows for sure is universal, so that he could
Donate to anybody.
donate to anybody. So
yeah. So it's been quite an experience. Some of it's been pretty comical because now Jacob's on board with, hey dad, use the cancer card to try and get things or get out of things. It's a mess. Chris was trying to get a Bass Pro card the other day, and I was like, yeah, we really don't need one. Jacob's like, should have used the cancer card. It's like, no, we don't need a Bass Pro gift card.
oh dear Jesus.
We're all friends here in surgery. Make sure you answer this question correct. Ask. That is definitely a Scott moment.
So
Yeah.
So when the surgeon come in and told us that he was wanting to take the whole kidney, I was like, so can you take this fat too? And this doctor does not have a sense of humor. Because all he did, like, he looked at me and he said, that's a different kind of surgery. And like,
he didn't even miss a beat.
Didn't miss a beat. It was like, that's a different kind of surgery. We're not doing it, and just right on into.
It was funny.
And I was like,
he got turned down so hard.
I'm like, really? It's just a little lipo. It'll be fine. A robot's doing it anyways. How hard is it to change bits? I mean,
Jacob does. Yeah. Our church does blood drives pretty regular, and Jacob does, and so does Chris. I can't, or I would.
Well, I have not been allowed to donate since there was a possibility of cancer. They wouldn't let me donate.
Yeah.
But
beforehand.
Yeah, before I donated quite a bit.
The boys would donate pretty regular. So
Jacob donated twice. I think it was 2 or 3 times, and they finally told him he wasn't allowed to donate anymore.
So Jacob likes to donate double when he does it anyway. So it's about that time, my love.
Yep.
I'm about ready for bed already. I'm tired. So tired.
We still got a couple of hours before I can go to bed.
It's hard.
We'll go to bed.
No. I don't like to cuddle by myself. That's not fun.
Well, I'm going to put you in, so...
Okay, fine.
You'll have to wait
at
least an hour and a half.
All right, fine. Bossy butt.
I'm going to be a horrible patient.
Y'all might as well add me to that daggum prayer list because I'm going to need them. Yes, very much, Scott. Yeah, because they were trying to get Chris in the very next week, so it would have been last Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, like...
They were trying to get him worked in that quickly, but we talked to Jacob and told him, we could wait till the following week because Jacob's birthday was Saturday as well. So we had Thanksgiving and Jacob's birthday that Chris would have been in the hospital, and Jacob said, absolutely not. If I have to take you up there kicking and dragging and screaming, I'll take you up there. We're not waiting. So he's been really great about that.
I can't keep it up. No, I got to read.
No, it doesn't say read.
No, I got to read the one above it.
25 years ago.
Wow.
That's awesome. And that is why Brutal Bob is so brutal.
Right?
No, get him up there. Just keep it like that. That's what Jesse said. Just keep it like that.
But people might think that I'm like got a stuck up nose or something.
But Jesse said, if they ask, just say, "Oh, Jesse said."
Uncle Jesse told me I had to keep my chin up.
Oh,
My nose itches. Well, guys, it's been a fun Monday night blab.
blab, blab, blab.
Blob is
Blab.
B-L-O-B.
I know. I said blab,
Blab
blab,
is with an A.
blab. I can spell.
Better than me for sure.
Yeah, you can do math better than me, so it works out.
But it's been fun tonight, guys, and we're going to get off of here and try to rest and relax a little bit before bed. And if we... What is this Saturday?
The 4th.
The 4th.
I think we're going to do our best to be on a live.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rebecca.
The plan is to do live this Saturday. The only reason we didn't do it last Saturday was because we were gone all night, or all day and half the night. So we knew we weren't going to be around the house to do one, and the internet and phone service.
He was not in any shape to do a live. Neither was I, because I would have said, oh, so mean things about my precious little other half. Actually, I just wiped mashed potatoes from about here to here after he wiped them on my face.
I was pulling mashed potatoes out of my eyebrows, eyelashes, and beard for like 3 hours. And then I had to come home and take a shower because I didn't get it all out.
Just be glad that's the worst thing I did to you. And you started that too, by the way.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You smeared them on my face at the get-go, sir.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next
everybody.
one. Thank you for your love and your support.
We'll try to be a little more not bad newsy on Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
Something good's gotta come up that we can share. If not, we'll go out and do the live with the baby goat. Yeah, that's always winning.
Yeah, we can do that.
Watching her hippity hop around because she's so fast. She reminds me of the kid that's like 4 years old who just got new shoes, and those shoes are so fast.
Hey, Scott, if you don't see it.
Brutal Bob might want to talk to you? What? You know he's going to be brutal when he does, though, right? Better be prepared now.
You be what needs to be done. All right, Scott, your fingers are getting in the way.
Yep, I'll do that, Bob. All right, guys, we love you, times.
We love y'all,
we'll see you
and we
Saturday,
will see
if not
y'all
before.
soon.
Be blessed. Bless someone else.